She's gonna help me grind quite a bit. Only level 2 hype train, but that's okay. We just started the stream today. Not very many people are here right now. Totally understandable. Thanks. Thank you very much for the support. All the subs in a row was very big. Thank you guys. The way, oops, what am I doing? The way, oh, I just lost my train of thought. Oh, I just lost my train of thought, man. Frick. The way something works. I was going to talk about the way something works, and I just totally lost it. We're grinding the princess up because we just got her, so this game being a retro DQ game, it's mean. It's very mean, so we want to make sure we're prepared for the next areas. Yeah, I was gonna explain quantum physics really quick. Super easy. Ow. No, you smell like farts! Thank you, Chaos Wins, for the 3-month resub. I think probably about 7 is where we should get her. Reaction by 5, HP by 1, FP by 4. Well, I can already tell she's gonna have a really, really slow speed, but she'll probably have, or sorry, low HP, but she'll probably have a really high speed. Thou hast defeated 360 Blaze It! Are level ups still random? Yeah. DQ level ups are almost always random in every DQ game. Although they typically revolve around certain, like, possibilities, you know? Like, certain characters will, on average, get a higher strength, kind of thing. The problem I have with it, Vangol, is that you can get screwed. Like, you can really, really easily get screwed. If I just get a lot of level ups where I get very low HP, that's it, you know? I'm just gonna have a much harder time. In DQ1, it depends on your name, but yeah. I mean, it's random. It's random to a blind player. Like, that's random. It's essentially random. Because, like, your name, you don't know what you're going to get. There's no way you can predict it, and there's no way you can know, and so it's essentially random. It's kind of like how RNG manipulation proves that values are not random, but for a blind player, there's no way you can gonna be able to know that and exploit it. From what I recall, Cute Chat was bad for stats. Yeah, it was like decent for speed, low on power, and low on HP. Cute Chat was the name of our DQ1 hero. I definitely had coward strats on lockdown. Definitely had coward strats on lockdown. That was the same way with me, Vengel. I just ran away from everything until I got to the boss. If you finish this in Star Ocean before Persona 4, will Yakuza be after Star Ocean? No. It'll be DQ3 after Star Ocean, more than likely. So, the way I want to do it is I want to keep one kind of more retro game going. You know, PS2 and prior, and then I want to keep one more modern game going, PS2 and onward, although I could have two PS2 games going on at the same time. And then the third game is completely up to you guys. So for those of you that, you know, that are new here or just came in from Seven's Raid, let me explain again. Before I used to just pick a game, play it, and then I'd have our viewer choice game, and we just go until we were done with it. But I have a new way of doing things here ever since the Final Fantasy Fiesta, which you probably remember. And that is, I have 3 games going at any given time, and we cycle between them throughout our week. So we have a schedule of Thursday through Tuesday. That's our we don't stream Wednesday, and the schedule technically starts on Thursday, okay? Thursday is game 1. Friday is game 2. Saturday game 1, Sunday game 2. And then on Monday and Tuesday we have game 3 and 4. Or sorry, game 3 for both Monday and Tuesday. So our game 1 right now is Dragon Warrior 1 or 2 rather. God damn, my head. Dragon Warrior 2, which is what we're playing right now. So after tonight, we'll get back to Dragon Warrior 2 on Saturday. But tomorrow, we're playing Persona 4. So Dragon Warrior, Persona, Dragon Warrior, Persona, and then Breath of Fire 3, Breath of Fire 3. And the next game after Dragon Warrior 2 will be Star Ocean, and then when we finish Persona 4, it'll be Yakuza Kiwami 2. And then the leading viewer choice game, which is voted by you guys, currently is Ratchet and Clank. PS3 is already pretty closely retro. PS2 is retro, technically, but that's not what I'm getting at. I'm saying retro-ish, you know, older-ish. Basically, PS2 is the dividing point between new and old for me, for how I want to handle this. And so I want, you know, the game 1 to be more retro and game 2 to be more modern, and then game 3 is the wild card because it's chosen by you guys. Which Star Ocean? Star Ocean, you know, Star Ocean. Yes, Vazerol. Curse of Darkness on PS2, no. The only other Igavanias I've played are on Game Boy and DS and stuff. Leather armor? Actually, that might be really good, because, right now, Elena is wearing cloth. Damn. Yeah, I'm playing actual Star Ocean, yeah. Pretty excited to play it, honestly. Because Star Ocean 1 is the only Star Ocean that I have never played. I played 2, 3, 4, and 5. Nope, not emulating. I'm playing on hardware. Original hardware. That's right, baby. Here we only play on original hardware. Well, there's two ways that I could play with original hardware. First, I could use an SD to SNES with a translation patch applied, which an SD to SNES loads the game's memory or game's files into memory, into the SNES hardware's memory, or a repro cart, which does the same thing. If it's got a translation patch applied to it, then I can read it. Very easy. I will be using a repro cart with a translation patch applied to it, which means it's being played on original hardware. Those guys give a boatload of XP. Owie! Alani is super fast. She is really, really fast. I like that, because she's gonna be the opening act basically every encounter, which means I get into an encounter, she pops in, blows half the freaking field up, and then I take a lot less damage. Although she also has my Heal More spell, which is going to be important that she keeps MP to a bit as well, but yeah. Assassin Sid, hey, grats. He's pretty good since the fix, but like most 4-star MLs, they're kind of gear hungry. You know, like you either need like a lot of speed with A-lots or something along those lines. And Assassin Sid needs to be fast. And he's also basically a defense-only unit because he takes souls away. So if people use soul burn strats, that's kind of what he does. In an hour and a half, some new units are being unveiled, too. Although we know one is Coeric. That's like guaranteed Coeric. It'll be nice if he's a red unit, because we could really use some more red. Now that Lilius is part of the meta, now's the perfect time to introduce more red, so that we could build off of red being viable in the meta. But then we get more blue like Cerise, and it's like, okay, well, that kind of poops on that. Coeric. Wait, what were those levels? Honk needs a lot. Mars needs very little. Alani needs a lot. I haven't watched it because all I know is that I want to play it. It's the same thing with FF7 Remake. I know that I want to play it. I don't want to see anything about it, you know? I just want to wait till it comes out and buy it and then play it then. Bam, 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 bam. 7th Bastion of Perlucia? Oh my god. Ugh. You know, somewhere on the line that the artifact's got to be useful somewhere, right? Right? Dum-ba-dum-ba-down, bam-ba-dam-ba-down. $1,600 XP, man. It's kind of a lot. You know what I should do? I should go out and explore and see what I can find. And if I get into trouble, then I can return out. At least it's a lot of dusts. Yep, dust. Uh-oh. Surround. What does that do? I'll cast that when I'm not in such a threatening encounter. Doesn't look like spell damage is increased with levels or anything, or stats. Seems like everything's pretty static. Maybe Surround is like a you can't run away kind of thing, so I could cast it on Metal Slimes and they can't run away. That'd be pretty cool. If Metal Slimes are actually good in this game, unlike unlike DQ1. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Didn't Mass Effect Andromeda suck? Like, it was huge disappointment to everybody? No, it seems to me like the game did really, really poorly, so there was no reason to release DLC for a game that had no player base anymore. That seems like the most reasonable reason. The most logical reason. Like, why release DLC for a game everybody hates and it's not going to sell well? They closed the studio that made it! There's another reason why they didn't do anything with the DLC, because the studio that made the game got closed. Alright, there you go. Well, it's probably some of both. The backlash, and then now that the backlash happened, it's like, well, the studio closed, you know? What spell did I get? Outside. Oh, cool. Good. Good, good. Perfect timing, too. Bum. Bam. Bum. I mean, would you spend millions of dollars on something if you only thought hundreds of people would buy it? And it sold for, you know, $5? You know, you're just gonna lose money. Alright, maybe if I talk to the king, he'll be like, oh, my daughter. Alright, well, nobody cares about your stupid daughter. Mostly because I've already rescued her, so. Oh. The flame replied, alas, it is I. It's Argon's way of firing those he doesn't need. Wait, let's talk to him again. I am burning with shame. Then alone I cried out, Father, is that really thee in the flames? Okay. Let's see what surround does now. Surrounded by a phantom force. Looks like it probably just prevents them from running away. That would be my guess. Maybe I should have fireballed those things, because holy crap, Elena's armor still sucks. Redemption, thy name is repeated encounter! This way. I mean, I played the first Mass Effect and I thought it was underwhelming at best. I don't know how the game got popular because like it's just, I don't know, repetitious in its nature. It's just like, here's the same dungeon. Yay, do it again. Oh god. I forgot I can die. No effect on the metal slime. Well, shoot. Oh man, I got 3 damage on it. Damn. That sucks. I'm going to die. Or at least Lenny's gonna die. God damn it, dude. For all her speed, she gets outspeed by the slowest monster in the freaking game, dude. Unbelievable. Freaking bullshit RNG. And I'm out of MP too, by the way. Oh, come on! It's more than 2 MP? At least her revival's still cheap. But the thing that's confusing to me, Jen, is it's like, how does a game that's underwhelming as Mass Effect get a sequel to begin with? And the same could be said for Halo. Halo was incredibly underwhelming, yet that got a sequel and ended up being really popular. And Halo 2 was even worse in terms of competitiveness because the freaking dumbass sword. Obviously sales, yes, but like, how does it sell when it's not, you know, it's like, there are games that are far better, objectively, that sold worse, you know? You love the first Mass Effects? I mean, yeah, they're definitely likable games. They're not bad games. I just think Mass Effect 1 was somewhat underwhelming. I played it when it was new. It's not about aging well. I played it when it was new, and I just felt like it was super repetitive. It was the same dungeon over and over and over again. Yeah, you can explore the universe, but you just go to a different planet and then go to the same exact dungeon layout that you did before, and that's it. You know, just rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat.